Hello again, it's Matt. Here's another one of my narration videos. This game will be pretty different compared to the last one, as we got blown out 7-1 or 7-2. This is the second game I played in this night. First one was in the top division, this one was in the bottom division, and I led 13 goals between the two games, so this one's pretty different than the last one. Another thing about this game is I had a huge blister on my ankle from when walking from one rink to the other in this arena. It's a 4-pad. Every time I walk with goalie skates, the inside of my ankles get really torn up and become huge, very painful blisters. And unfortunately, I was fighting through it. I'll actually point out a few times where it's pretty evident. It's my excuse for this game, I should say, that I'm being tired, but I just played like absolute crap, and my team didn't play great either. This is also the last time I will be using the Simmons 997 glove and pads. I feel like I've used them enough that I can give a fair review of them. And I was actually going to do that tonight, but I ran out of time, so that will be coming in the very near future. But anyways, here it is. Hope you enjoy. So after this save, I knew it was going to be a long night, a really easy shot, and I completely missed it. And I never actually got my glove, and it rolled in towards my pads and almost went in. This was one of those plays where you have to play the tip in front of the net. I knew that there's someone there, and the way he shot the puck, I didn't think he was actually going for a shot. And sure enough, he was going for more of a tip pass, and I just happened to play it right, got it right in my chest, landed in my glove, and everything worked out. This was just a whole sequence of ugly. I completely screwed up the pass in front of the net here, and it hits my stick and goes right across the crease, almost going in. It's one of those things where I have to really work on and keeping my stick close to the post or not there at all, so stuff like this doesn't happen. Then later on, I'm moving way too far into the middle of the net when a puck is coming, actually hits the side of the net, and I kind of left the right side open, and again, just me not playing well. And then finally, puck goes behind the net, and me being lazy and having the sore foot, I follow the puck behind the net without actually looking to see if he continued going, and he passed it back towards the dot where he was coming from, and it left the whole side of the net open again. I was actually burned like that the first game I played, and it didn't smarten up to it. I just want to put this in here because this is the best I've ever shot with this Warrior stick. I did just an icing, it didn't mean anything, but somehow I got it up in the air and actually it did what I wanted it to do. Normally I can't use it very well, and I hate shooting with it, and I'm starting to hate playing with it as well. This is one of those unfortunate plays where a pass comes out in front and I'm pretty sure I have the shot, but it hits my defenseman's leg and the rebound goes out. And the second shot, I never actually see it. My reaction is really coming late. I didn't see through my defenseman. I didn't move enough to be able to get around him either, and it just goes right by me. Here's an example of what not to do on a rebound. I don't use my stick at all. I just use my pad to deflect into the corner, and there's a guy pretty close to it. I let her get burned on this in the same game from basically the same play, and this was just me being very lazy and not moving enough. Here's another pretty messy play, all starting with an ugly save on a deflection. Immediately puts me out of position, and I'm always struggling to get back in. Later, when the puck comes back across, there's a shot block, and that puts me out of position again. I'm kind of struggling just to get myself big. I luckily make the initial save, and his rebound attempt goes way high. The whole play, I was scrambling, and I wasn't in control. This was one of the better saves of the night. A really nice play out back in front for a tip, and I just get my toe on it. Luckily, my defenseman clears it out because I wouldn't have been able to react to that rebound or be able to really move in the position I was in, and he saved a goal there. I make a pretty good breakaway save on here. I got pretty lucky because my stick wasn't actually flat in between my legs, and he didn't put it there. After the breakaway save, the puck comes back out in front, and I make a really ugly glove save where I should have caught it, and I don't. And because of that, I have to make another save later on. That later on save, I'm really lazy in the rebound, just let it come right back out instead of deflecting to the corner and covering it. It was more my fatigue and just me being drained. I have to say I had a lot of problems catching pucks with the Simmons glove. It actually cost me a goal in the game before because one I should have caught left me out of position, and they wrapped it around and scored. It's not the glove's fault, just I had a lot of issues with it, and it's not right for me. This play basically sums up this game really well. My defenseman takes the pass and gives me the shooter, but I look at the wrong side of my defenseman and get screened on the way in the shot when I try to transition over and completely lose it, and he goes in between my blocker and my pad. Another example, just really bad rebound control this game. Couldn't put in the corner, couldn't cover it, nothing, just right back out in the slot. Again, rebound control. This is the second time in this game I already did it where I didn't use my stick to push in the corner. It just bounces right to a guy. Luckily, he misses this one. This was actually a pretty good save. The guy has a pretty good shot, and when he's going hard, high blocker side, I pretty well know just to stick out my elbow and shrug my shoulder up. I'm a pretty big guy, and I can usually get it. And in this case, I did. So our team scored with about 4 seconds left, and everyone thought that they're just going to drop the puck and just let it run, because that's usually what this league does. Instead, the refs let it go and comes down. You can see my D-man doesn't even move off the line, and he comes in for a breakaway and puts between my legs. It's the same guy I stopped earlier, and I said I got lucky with it between my legs. Well, here I didn't get as lucky, and he just put it right in between them, and this was pretty much it for the game. I just thought this was pretty funny. As you can see, my body's steaming in between periods. You can actually see it in the next period as well, coming off of me. And hey, you got to laugh a little bit when there's games like these. Here I make a really awkward save where I have no idea where the rebound goes. And I mentioned earlier about my feet hurting. This is the first example you can really see of it. I should have slid across, but my foot was in so much pain that I just decided to sit there and just let the play go. I think I was beat on the glove side 4 or 5 times that night between the two games, and all of them were high glove. I can't blame the Simmons glove for this. It's just what I've been doing lately. Because it's in a lower league, I've been leaving my glove hanging by my side lower and not out as front as I should. When I start to play against better players, I can start to pick that corner a lot easier, and I can't react enough. So I have to go back to sticking the glove out farther and higher, and you can actually see me trying to do this later on in the video. Here's another example of me being lazy in this game. Instead of looking out in front and looking to see if anyone's coming for a pass from behind, I just keep my head behind the net the whole time. I have no idea where anyone's coming. And because of that, I overslide into the middle of the net and give them all the right side, which he puts it right there. Earlier I said I did it twice already where I don't use my stick to deflect the puck in the corner. Well, third time's a charm. I do it, ends up right on a player's stick, and he puts it in. Should have deflected it, should have tried to freeze it, should have done something with it, but I was being too lazy in this game. Here's another play where I just fought the puck and got pretty lucky and actually made the save. I make the first good save, but the second one, if you look, my left pad is actually on an angle and it happens to hit my toe on it instead of sliding under, so I was really lucky in that sense. Then I have no idea where the puck is and it squirts over out in front, and a guy takes a shot with me not seeing it, and I just move my arm and I still don't know what it hit something on me, bounce out, and player cleared it. I got lucky this whole little section and didn't really have any control of the puck or what was happening. Here I'm just slowing down and showing how low my glove is and how bad of a position it has been. And this is why people have been scoring up high. And I actually figured this guy was going to go up high, and luckily he just missed where he was aiming. Another example of me fighting the puck with just terrible rebound control. I think I did this in the last game too, but this one I really had no control over where anything that hit me was going. So, about that high glove. Yep. Wow, this clip doesn't really show it. I fought this shot off really, really badly, and I was very lucky to get a save here. There's so many holes down low on the left side, and this was just a really awkward save, and there was no technique used at all besides try to get in front of it. I just put this in here to show how lazy I was being and how long it took me to get from the left post to the right post. I almost stutter and just stay in the middle, and it was a bad game in general. I just felt like showing all the negatives as well. Since I got beat short side earlier when I didn't look in front from the pass behind, I was really scared here. I wasn't actually on the post. That's why I kind of leaning over as much as possible, and it was really awkward, and I'm just glad he didn't hit the net. Hey, I caught one. I got really lucky twice on this play. One with the pad save. I wasn't sure where it was going and just kind of stuck out my leg and got my toe on it. And the second one was when he hit the post. I was completely leaning into the middle of the net and sliding over there because I thought he was going to pass it, or I just really had no confidence. I was overplaying everything, and luckily he hits the post. I normally wouldn't play a risky play like this, but there's like 20 seconds left. I just wanted the game to end, so I just tried to get it out there and keep the play going and end it as soon as possible. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a very rough one for me. The next couple of games like that as well, they're going to come in maybe a week or so. I want to try to get a couple of reviews done first. And I just want to mention that I keep saying I can't catch with a Simmons glove. I'm not trying to knock it. It's just a personal preference for me. I'm not very good with it. The first game I played with it, I caught absolutely everything. Then after that, I couldn't catch anything at all, and everything just bounced straight out. And it's not the glove's fault. It's completely mine. I'm just not comfortable with it, and it's just the brake angle is awkward for me. I appreciate you watching this, and I hate to say this, but if you have any comments, leave them. It always helps me what to do next, what people like and what people don't like, and how I should make the next one. Take care.